Hello and welcome to a lot of random single Lele releases. Now, Kamen Rider V3, Ultraman, and Baltan and Alien all have been released by other bootleg bands before, such as Pogo. But here we also have Riderman and Kamen Rider X being produced by Lele. All of their numbers and stuff will be listed in the video description below. And I will be comparing V3 with a previous version done by Pogo. Compare the Alien and the Ultraman figures to the other brand as well. For our Alien figure here, the torso print is okay, so are the arm prints and the basic back print there. I'll show you more of that now. But the problem with this Alien figure is that all these custom parts are molded in soft rubbery plastic. So here's a quick look at the back prints. This is one of the, I think the Pogo ones, you can see it's pretty much the exact same design. But the Pogo one uses hard plastic for these pieces. And the head is a single piece instead of, you know, the two pieces you just saw with the Lele one. So this one comes together quite well. The articulation is a little bit on a tight spot, but it's okay. As for the Lele stuff, everything falls apart very easily. So this egg is a molded, very nice accessory. It plugs between studs just fine, but this is also made out of rubbery plastic. And you can see here, it has no grip whatsoever. So as an accessory, it looks nice, but it's pretty poor, you know, in terms of function. The Alien plugs right there. Let's just put this tail back on now. This piece as a soft piece, I have no complaints, because this is a tail piece. You want it to be able to move around, move out of the way, and because of its bulkiness, it's fine. This lower jaw piece is also soft rubbery plastic, and that stays on there quite fine and also moves quite well. Now this is the bit that I really don't like. There are two pegs there that plug this Alien head on. Now the good news is you can recreate those scenes where the head is burst, like destroyed or burst and, you know, just chopped. So that's kind of fun, you know, gory effects. But it comes off very easily, and it's bit of a pain really. So this Alien is a nice alternative to the, you know, the solid plastic ones from Pogo, but I wouldn't replace them or exclusively get these ones because, like I said, it just falls apart way too easily. So this is like your stunt Alien or special effects Alien that can go alongside your regular Alien minifigures. Next up we move on to the Ultraman and Baltan Alien, and we've just compared these to the Pogo ones. Let's see. See the Baltan one here again. It's pretty much identical design, but I think the colors are nice on the Lele. At least it's sharper. If you want a more like dulled color, this one is better, but this one's sharper. I think the mold, actually the head mold is slightly different too. This one's more like smaller, more refined. This one's a bit big and bulkier. I think the Lele one is the better one. It's just painted nicer. The molding is nicer. And let's see, the claws. Yeah, the claws are nicer too. Quick look at the back, very nice. So this one's the better one. As for Ultraman, this is also the better one because see, the silver is much more silver. Everything just looks flat on this one, and the mask molding is the same, I believe. No, it's slightly different. There's a chip on this one. Yeah, slightly different. This one's just the better. The overall plastic look, paint, and quality is much nicer on the Pogo one. And by the way, the custom molded bits on the Ultraman and Baltan are hard plastic. They're not soft and rubbery like the Alien head. But unfortunately, when we move on to Kamen Rider V3, Riderman, and X, these use soft rubbery bits, and that's a huge bummer. Now if we just take the Pogo V3 here, you can see that the printing is nicer on the Pogo this time. It's much sharper, much brighter, whereas the Lele ones look faded. Now I think the Lele one is the belt and all the custom pieces are soft plastic. Now in theory that's, you know, acceptable, okay here, because they sort of just go over a regular minifigure head, so it's not too big of a deal. Whatever that, just painted his face on green, whereas the Pogo one has, oh no, this is green too. And the Pogo one came with spare heads for Ichigo and Nigo, but I think not for V3. So that's something, at least. I mean, it's pointless having a green printed head, so if you want Martian Manhunter to look Asian, angry Asian, there you go, you have a head there. This one's painted on grey, and this one just has the jaw like line printed there, that's fine. So these require basic assembly. You gotta peg these antennas in there, so so with these ones as well. And what's nice about these is that because they're soft plastic, you don't worry about breaking them. But downside of this is that the paint job on these are very easily scratched off. So you got to be mindful. You either have to spray a protective layer on top of it or just not rub it at all. For example, you see the red on the eyes on this X is completely gone. I haven't even rubbed against it. This is just from rubbing against the packet inside. And I think this one rubs off a lot easier because of the silver paint, and silver paint rubs off easier from this rubber plastic maybe. So the solid colors seem to stay a bit better. So, but anyway, the FlicKrs, the 3 of them I have here are all pretty decently produced. They look fine. They're just a straight copy, just like the Pogo ones. All the Ridermans look okay too because they're based on flat colors, so they don't scratch off as easily. The chest is a bit on dark color, but the silver shoes are printed quite nicely, and the belt on the back is not painted properly. I think they just sprayed the front and back. As for all the X's, the torso's fine, the belts are fine. Grey head is pointless. I'm not really sure why they gave us grey. I guess they just want to have this like black finish. Okay, fine. The scarves and belts on these are all pretty decent. It's just mostly the red on the silver that rubs off far too easily. Just one touch and it's gone, and it's sticky and frustrating, and I'm not a fan of that. So there you go, a bunch of single one-off releases of Lele minifigures based on pop culture. And by the way, there's a spare piece of Riderman and stuff. So yeah, these are pretty good. If you're a Kamen Rider fan, definitely pick these up because there's no other choice aside from the bunker bricks where they copied it from, but those are really expensive and I just can't afford them. I really want them, can't afford them. The Ultraman and Baltan here are excellent. If you're Ultraman fans, these are excellent figures to pick up, and I've recently saw that, I can't remember if it was KOPH or Pogo or whoever, another brand recently is also doing a lot of Ultraman minifigures, so you'd want to pick those up. But this one definitely feels above the quality of the batch release of just 8 or 6 different Ultraman figures. These one looks so much nicer. The alien figure here, like I said, use it as a stunt double, like a special effects head bursting open double, but do not focus on this as the old regular alien release. You definitely want some of the Pogo ones because they're much more secure and much better. And there's actually another Alien vs Predator release from a different brand. I'll be taking a look at that in a different video, so look forward to that. And I will be picking up some more Ultraman minifigure packs, the ones I just mentioned, for reviews too. So if you want to stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, you can check those out. And of course, if there ever is any more Kamen Rider minifigures, I'm definitely going to pick them up, a lot of them, just so I can get myself my own personal perfect copy. Subscribe, suggest and comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.